Being Sony's flagship full-frame camera, the Sony A1 II should technically be the most reliable in the industry. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean Evans, and today I'm so stoked to test this thing even further in extreme heat. Will it overheat like its predecessor did at the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games, which led me to not purchase that camera? Not only did it overheat on me, but it had LCD issues when it was inside of the water housing. I ended up purchasing the Sony A7S III, which I'm filming on right now, and the Sony A7R V for photo use because 60 megapixels is hard to beat. However, it would be super nice to have both of those in one and 30 frames a second, but also in a body that does not overheat. And what I hope to make sure that this thing can handle them. I just got off the phone with my good mate Jose Martinez. He just confirmed that there's one spot available for the Slab session at the Palm Springs Surf Club. It's at 1 p.m. It's going to be the hottest day, one of the hottest days of the year for sure. I think it's going to predicted to be 110, but over 100 is good enough for me. And nowadays with wave pools and all that, we're building wave pools out in the middle of the desert, so there's no better way to test this than to take my good mate out there, get him barreled, and just have a blast. But first, let me introduce you to Jose, or actually let's let Jose introduce himself.
Good morning, beautiful world. My name is Jose Martinez. I'm a triple amputee combat wounded Army veteran, and we're on our way to Palm Springs Wave Pool. Let's go have a blast. Actually, you're not a crazy ass driver.
You're pretty good, bro. I trust you with my life.
Darren's always, you drive. Man, Jesus, Darren.
How old are you?
I am 37 years old. I was born in 1988 in August. My birthday just passed. And to be quite honest with you, I'm celebrating 13 years of life. When I got hurt, it was March 3rd, 2012. I found the IED that we thought was there. And fortunately enough, I stepped on it. No one else got hurt, and I survived it. And the reason why I say fortunately is because I'm fortunate enough to still have my brain, still have my thoughts, still be able to even jump around and move, as you guys can see. So I feel like I'm a very lucky human being. And a lot of people might look at me and say I'm sorry and all of that. And the one thing I always ask them is, well, what are you sorry about? And they tell me, well, what happened to you, you know? And I'm like, well, what happened to me? They're like, well, this. And I told them, I was like, after all this happened, it took me a while to get to this point, but I was able to look at it and say, you know what? I could start from scratch all over again. I was reborn in a sense. I have a clean slate. Let me see what we can do with this, you know? So I was able to let go of all of that, and because of it, I mean, I found things. And the one thing I truly found that makes me tick is surfing. I feel free. I feel like nothing else matters for those few seconds. I feel like I'm just in that time frame. And for those few seconds, life doesn't hurt. Life isn't getting the best out of me. And more than anything, I'm smiling and trying to be a better me.
Because we're rolling. Sick, no, it's sick. And then that goes on top of the housing too, but it has like a way quicker release, and I don't know, just the audio, because this is the most important.
Yeah, it doesn't, because then you could like actually edit the audio too, huh?
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, quick grind. Guys trying to skate, or are you trying to surf? Wow, it's hot, bro.
Bro, it's late.
I'm roasty. That's too hot.
Last name Martinez, first name Jose?
Martinez, Jose, okay. Hi guys, does everyone have waivers? Did you fill out a waiver already?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay, awesome. Do you want me to cut this?
Yeah, please. Hook me up. I don't want to get stabbed.
Yeah, for your wristband.
Don't stab. You're going. I'm watching you go. Slowly but surely. Don't get stuck. I'll see you down there.
And I was at Tahoe. These shorts came off, and I felt them coming off, and I was like, man, I let go of the handle, and I hugged the freaking board, grabbed it. They're like, there's no way you're gonna come back into it. flew back. Oh, came right back into it, and I threw my freaking shorts. They're always falling. I'm missing a hip, guys. This is the reason. I mean, there's nothing to hold on. Yeah, you know, it's part of life now. They're not the only ones with the good Florence shirt on. Should we tie it on something? Tight as possible. Wait. Do what me and Carter do. Cool?
There. Does it already have a thermometer?
I wish it did. Thanks.
We're getting close.
So is it a right or a left that we're freaking...
They'll tell you whichever one you want to do.
I don't know.
Probably about 10 minutes. You can probably go in. You could go in right now if you wanted to.
Get in and cool this board off so I can wax it.
All right, while I'm setting up this water housing, I figured I'd chime back in really quick to give you guys some more context on what's going on. I'll be shooting the Sony A1 II with the 20mm f1.8. When I'm shooting photos, I'll be shooting 30 photos a second, 50 megapixel compressed RAW. And for video, I'll be shooting 4K, 120, 422 10-bit, H.265, and S-Cinetone. When I was shooting the original Sony A1 at the Olympics, I was only allowed to shoot photos, so there was no video use, and the thing still overheated on me, so that was a really big issue. Just using any type of 4K video in a water housing over 100 degrees is going to be putting the Sony A1 II at a disadvantage. So keep that in mind. If this thing lasts even at all, I'll be stoked. I'm just going to be shooting normal as if I'm working a gig. I'm not going to stay recording for 30 minutes and push the limits. I think that's a death wish. I think we're guaranteed for this thing to overheat. So I'll be testing the DJI Action 5 on top of the water housing also. So just in case the camera overheats, hopefully the Action 5 can keep up for me. Also, another thing that I want to mention is that Jose is a prone surfer, but he's in the assisted category. So we have Darren, who's going to be the pusher, and he's going to be helping Jose get into all of these sweet waves. Sick, we'll see how this goes. It's so hot right now. I don't know how it's going to go, but it's on fire. Let's go. Doesn't look like he's up first, but I can't wait to see what he gets. He's so fired up. Let's hope this thing doesn't overheat. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Whoa!
I know what to do now. That's big.
Oh!
One pump at the end.
That was good.
Oh man, we were there.
That was a really good drop.
Oh yeah, that was perfect there.
Now we're talking. What up? Let's go.
And it's so fun once you get over the fear that you're like, yeah, what's the worst that could happen? Everybody's here. I end up at the bottom. My boys come and save me. Let's go. You know?
I'm here for you, doggy. That was so sick.
Man, that was fucking epic.
Dude, got more. Let's get it. You were so close, but you got so barrel. This is such a priceless day. So stoked. My boy Jose, it's so good. Just shows that the more fun you have, the better your session's always going to be. You overthink it, it's not going to have any fun, and you're not going to get done what you want to do, so don't ever forget that. Look at Italo, that guy rips. All he's trying to do is have fun. And then, that was cool. That was sick. Oh, come on, little lady, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, alright, let's get a quick photo of you guys. Boys, we did it. Really good, bro. That was awesome. That was sick. That was so awesome. Super sick, dude.
That was epic, man. That was so awesome.
Fun. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
At first, it was a little bit of a shocker. It's hard when you don't understand the wave and you're anxious and you don't know what to expect and you also don't want to get hurt. So it's nerve-wracking, but when you just sit down, have fun, and just surf, that's all that mattered. That's what changed everything. Then he started having a blast, and then he freaking got barreled. One he really got barreled. He didn't make it, but that was like, I was telling him, like, you don't need to make it, dude. Yeah. Who cares about making it? Just get in that thing. So what did we learn in this episode? Besides the fact that Jose is one of the coolest human beings I've ever met. Every time he enters the room, he brings so much positivity, and we just need more people in the world like Jose. And on the camera side, I'm officially falling in love with the Sony A1 II. It hasn't let me down yet in regards to stabilization, autofocus, and now is reliable in extreme heat. Because the first Sony A1 what gave me so many unnecessary issues, and with the LCD being inside of the water housing and then overheating, and also not even knowing if it was overheating or not, because I could still hear like the shutter going off, and if I pointed it in the right direction, I was just spraying and praying. And luckily I did capture a couple of those shots during the Olympics, but now I can fully confirm that the Sony A1 II is reliable. And when I was using the Sony A7S III, I shot a few interviews, I was shooting some B-roll, and the camera was on fire. It still kept shooting, but after about 20 minutes during an interview that I was trying to pull off on site, it overheated and I couldn't even use it. I was like putting it back in like the refrigerator trying to cool it off. Luckily, I had the Sony A7R V as a backup, so that when the A7S III overheated, that was an option to shoot outside of the pool. And then that actually overheated, and then we resorted to using an iPhone, and that overheated. So the fact that the Sony A1 II lived inside of this housing, survived, and then the DJI Pro Action 5 also crushed it. It is definitely superior to the GoPro, and the audio is amazing, especially with this mic mini, which I'm actually using right now. You tell me if it sounds better. I'm sure it will. I mean, I'm holding it now, so it might sound funny, but I am so stoked on this new setup. And I know a lot of you are wondering how I'm still using this like 15-year-old water housing. I jimmy rigged it a little bit. I have a couple of custom buttons that I've set up here, and my old base plate works. And this back plate has one button that links up so I can shoot video and hybrid shoot when I need to. I'm sure Aquatech would love for me to upgrade, but why fix what's not broken? And what else? I would just say thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm making all these on my own, like I said, and it's a lot of work, so I want to keep it going. In the next episode, I am heading to El Salvador for the ISA World Surfing Games. So I can't wait to share the behind the scenes there, what the other photographers are like, and just the family that we have. So really excited to share that with you guys. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Peace.